In 1973, Paula Smith wrote a Star Trek parody called A Trekkie's Tale. In this parody, Paula Smith satirized unrealistic characters in Star Trek fanfiction, and how most of the time, the characters found in the fanfiction were idealized versions, perfect versions, of the author. An author's insert into the story, if you will. A fulfillment of how the author wished they were. In Paula Smith's parody, her main character's name was Lieutenant Mary Sue. A character who other characters instantly liked. A character who performs flawlessly. That kind of stuff. Gary Stu and Larry Stu are variants of Mary Stu. And the first thing that comes to mind for whatever reason is Michael Scott from The Office. Do you remember the movie script that he wrote called Threat Level Midnight, starring Michael Scott as Michael Scarn, the best top secret agent in the business? Hilarious. That's the kind of stuff I think of when I hear Mary Sue or Gary Stu, or whatever silly labels we're using tomorrow. The thing is, I don't mind the label. A Mary Sue or Gary Stu is kind of a funny way to look at author inserts. Super duper powerful heroes, idealized version of the perfect person, because those type of characters absolutely exist and are majorly found in the realm of fan fiction, where Paula Smith was satirizing. So is Rey a Mary Sue? Like so many people have been saying since The Force Awakens? I mean, does it matter? I think she's a sympathetic character, a fun character, a compassionate character. Parents abandoned her, she doesn't know who the hell she is, or what the hell her purpose is, doesn't know who to trust. She's more complex than most people give her credit for, especially when you look at the characters that some of those people actually like. And really the correct answer to the question of is blank a Mary Sue or Gary Stu should be a long exhale, followed by a who cares. Is little boy Anakin a Gary Stu? Is Harry Potter a Gary Stu? BJ Blazkowicz, Katniss Everdeen, James Bond? I mean, pretty much any character that has some power or confidence or abilities has been slapped with a label of Mary Sue or Gary Stu before. You know how sometimes a word or a phrase just gets repeated over and over again, turning people into parrots? They're saying the thing, but the vast majority of the people that are saying it don't really know what the thing they're saying means. They're making the sounds with their beak, but they don't know the connection. Sitting on a branch, listening to the sounds, repeating. But it's empty. There's no understanding. Think of how many times you've seen this play out, especially in politics. Phrases just get thrown around from top down, and then parrots just say the thing over and over again. And then when someone comes up to them with a microphone, they don't really know how to explain the thing that they were just repeating, or chanting, or cheering for. Phrases are often rallying cries for teams, for tribes, for parties, and they're often hollow shells, void of meaning, because most people don't know the meaning of them, basically as consequential as an advertising slogan. It sounds good, it's an easy thing to say, and then quickly sidestep any rational or nuanced discussion. It's just kind of a phrase meant to pop the nose and run away. It's just a phrase to dig your heels in and state your side. Another kind of weird cultural thing is the effect that Watergate had on scandals and reporting. Watergate was the name of the hotel and office complex where the break-in took place. The physical structure was called Watergate, but now every single scandal that happens just adds gate to the end of whatever it is. Bridgegate, Beachgate, Russiagate, Emailgate, Strippergate, Envelopegate, Nipplegate, Deflategate. It's so stupid. Why did this suffix become a thing? It's really strange. Labels and phrases and all this stuff are a way to instantly put someone or something or a position or an opinion in a tight little neat box. Oh, you're alt-right. Oh, you're a SJW. Oh, you're a Democrat. Oh, you're a Republican. It's dumb. It's dumb talk. It's a way to juke around any kind of discussion. There's a lot of these phrases going around in the Star Wars community nowadays, and it's weird. Things like the phrase damage control. I've seen damage control written out more in the past 2 or 3 months across YouTube than I have ever seen ever. And it's applied whenever anyone has a mildly positive thing to say about The Last Jedi. Oh, you liked a certain thing and think it's worth telling people that you thought that particular portion was fun and enjoyable? Oh, you must be doing damage control. These parroted phrases actually do harm to the underlying opinion. I don't know if the purveyors of these rallying cries realize that, but they do. Because when 1,000 people are just saying Mary Sue or damage control or anything like that, no one is hearing the argument. They're just hearing advertising slogans. I mean, think of something you find stupid that people say over and over again. Do you even know the meaning of what they're trying to say? Probably not. You might as well be pushing the button on a teddy bear and hearing the same 3 phrases. So if you don't like Rey or the sequel trilogy, that is 100% fine. I get it. But if you're saying Mary Sue or Damage Control, you're actually hurting your opinion, because you're not voicing an opinion, you're just parroting a phrase. And really, does it even matter? I mean, the silliest idea that I can think of is 2 people having a legitimate debate about which movie they like better. Aha, I liked this movie better. Aha, I liked this movie better. Aha, that movie was good. Aha, that movie was bad. I cannot think of a bigger waste of time than debating art. So is Rey a Mary Sue? Who gives a shit? Little Anakin Skywalker flew a spaceship inside of a big donut spaceship while wearing a kid-sized helmet. Who cares?